Welcome back to Forestry Technology, where massive machines, precision logistics, and raw engineering power collide with the real world. Seven Volvo tractor units pulling a 500-ton steel block uphill at the same time. That's not just heavy hauling, that's coordinated engineering. The terrain is curved, the slope is unforgiving, and every driver has to keep perfect tension on the load. One mistake and gravity takes over. Watching the convoy climb shows how much teamwork and planning goes into a single transport. Then an entire town in Surrey pours into the streets just to watch a colossal convoy squeeze through a roundabout. The driver probably didn't expect to become a temporary celebrity that day, but when something that huge moves through town, people stop what they're doing to see it. Next comes a pure test of strength. Two Volvo trucks pulling a Caterpillar 797F, a mining truck that weighs about as much as an apartment building. The road trembles as the load moves forward inch by inch, a real contest between steel, traction, and gravity. A completely different challenge appears when a Kenworth hauls 192 head of cattle across a river. The driver has to manage a shifting live load, rushing water, and perfectly timed gear changes. Anyone who has driven a Road Ranger transmission knows how unforgiving that situation can be. In a cloud of dust, the legendary Caterpillar D9G slowly rolls off its trailer. The deep engine roar, the heavy tracks touching the ground, it feels less like unloading a machine and more like welcoming an old giant back to work. Imagine enjoying your morning coffee while a super heavy convoy rolls past your window. Not an ocean view, not a mountain view, a steel monster, slowly moving down the road. That's the kind of moment people remember for years. Then 342 tons of steel move forward like a mechanical heartbeat. This transformer transport isn't an ordinary job. Every curve, every brake application must be perfect because the cargo will eventually power electricity for thousands of people. Two heavy-haul prime movers lead another massive convoy, pulling the giant Liebherr LR 1000 350 over 500 crane. The ground vibrates as the convoy advances slowly, a spectacular example of precision logistics and coordinated engineering. In 2016, the massive ET-94 external fuel tank traveled through Los Angeles. The 4.7-meter giant was escorted by more than 300 personnel. GPS tracked every meter, and nearly 1,000 obstacles were cleared during an intense 18-hour operation. Even with a delay to rescue fishermen near Baja, the journey finished safely and on schedule, proof that professional planning can handle unexpected challenges. On the 21st of June 2017, after 72 weeks of continuous work, the Heron Connect tunnel drill completed its mission through the Jura Mountains. A perfectly carved tunnel stood as a victory of engineering over solid rock. Some moments are pure tension. A Scania heavy truck reverses down a steep slope, and suddenly its front wheels lift off the ground. One wrong move and the truck could slide into the abyss. Situations like this show how critical experience and caution are in heavy operations. History also moves on wheels. A 143-year-old synagogue was carefully transported through Washington streets, turning the relocation into something like a historical parade. Thousands watched as engineering and heritage met in a single project. Then a convoy carrying a Caterpillar D90 encounters a low bridge with almost no clearance. The crew stops, removes the air conditioning unit from the cab roof, and slowly guides the machine under the bridge with only centimeters to spare. Underwater excavation brings a different kind of risk. Water pressure and unstable seabed terrain can quickly shift an excavator's center of gravity. If the bucket digs unevenly, the machine can tilt much faster than on dry ground. Mass earthmoving often uses multiple scrapers working in sequence, allowing continuous loading cycles. One machine fills while the next immediately takes its place, maximizing productivity and reducing fuel consumption on large grading projects. Efficient excavation isn't about speed, it's about smooth, repeatable movements. Skilled operators minimize bucket travel distance, stabilize the machine, and optimize each load cycle to maintain consistent performance. And in bulldozer work, even basic decisions like moving forward or reversing depend on slope, load distribution, terrain conditions, and safety protocols. There is no universal answer, only careful risk assessment and experienced operators making the right call in real time. That's the reality of forestry technology. Massive machines, precise engineering, and operators who understand that power alone isn't enough, control is everything.